From Lubbock, Texas, this is a special edition report of MCTV. I'm Paris Regan.
And I'm Andrea Payne.
Our first story comes from Washington, D.C. as the House Intelligence Committee released a censored version of a whistleblower complaint at the center of Democrats' impeachment of President Donald Trump. Lawmakers have been reviewing the complaint since last Wednesday evening. Last Thursday, there was a testimony led by Director National Intelligence Joseph McGuire. House Democrats who read the document said it was deeply disturbing. The whistleblower's identity is remaining private. With more information, we brought in JOUR, our expert political analyst.
Thank you for having me. What I wanted to talk about today is this polarized political state we're in right now. With Nancy Pelosi's official declaration of impeachment proceedings, it's critical that we are more informed about our government right now. More than half of Americans say that they approve of the impeachment inquiry into the president. Leading polls are suggesting Democrats are more motivated to vote this year, but those same polls also show Democrats are expecting a second term from President Trump. There is a lot of division on whether the president deserves to be impeached or not. Almost a quarter of people believe it is too soon to decide, and most are still waiting for the facts. Thanks again to Paris and Andrea for having me.
Thanks, JOUR. Are you prepared and ready to prevent from getting the flu from this upcoming flu season? While it is unclear to put an exact time and date to when the flu season begins, doctors estimate that it will start in early October and end around April or May. Most influenza cases are occurring during the month of February, while many outbreaks are reported of happening from December to January.
That's right, Paris. With the start of a new month and season comes the introduction to flu season. While some cannot afford flu vaccinations with a doctor, the city of Lubbock offers a variety of ways for citizens to receive vaccines without the high costs or the long lines. Businesses such as Walgreens, Walmart Pharmacy, Market Street, and the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center are reported to be giving free vaccinations this season. A simple walk-in visit to these locations is an easy way to prevent this illness.
Following a widespread and even deadly flu outbreak in 2018, the Centers of Disease Control and City of Lubbock Health Department are both urging everyone to receive a flu vaccination prior to the end of October. Flu vaccinations are available to all who are a minimum of 6 months or older, and it is reported that the flu season could not only start earlier this year, but also be more dangerous.
Joining us now is Riley Soaps, a local health professional, here to tell us more about how to stay healthy this flu season. Hi, Riley. It's great to have you here.
It's good to be here, and thank you guys so much for having me. Flu season is approaching, and it's important for everyone to stay healthy. So I'm here today to give everyone some tips on how to prevent yourself from getting the flu. The first and most obvious way to avoid catching the flu would be to get vaccinated. This is going to introduce antibodies into your system that will provide protection against infection. Some other ways to keep yourself healthy is to stay away from people who are sick and wash your hands as often as possible. You should also avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth as much as possible. In fact, don't touch your face at all.
Thank you for all that advice, Riley. Could you tell us a little bit more about how to keep yourself healthy in general?
Sure thing. Some other general ways to stay healthy would be to get enough sleep, which I know seems impossible as a college student, and to eat good foods, including fruits and vegetables, another thing that seems nearly impossible sometimes. I would also suggest investing in a multivitamin for regular health in case you are not able to consume all the fruits and veggies your body requires. Exercise is also another very good way to keep your body healthy.
With all the talk about the upcoming flu season and ways to prevent the illness, weather also plays a major part in maintaining our strength. Constant changes in weather could determine one's ability, or the lack thereof, to prevent the influenza virus. Although fall season has begun, Chief Meteorologist Callie Gardenhire joins us in the studio to give us a look at the upcoming weather.
Thank you, Andrea. Fall has officially started, which means temperatures are going to be dropping from their average of 90 to around the low 80s and the high 70s next week. Today, it is mostly cloudy in Lubbock, having a high of 85 with a low of 69 and a 40% chance of rain. Tomorrow's predictions are partly cloudy with a high of 82 and a low of 64, along with a 30% chance of rain. The rest of this week will be pretty similar, partly cloudy with highs in the 80s and lows in the 60s. Next week, the highs will drop down to the 70s, and there is a 30% chance of rain on Monday. Around the region, there has been quite a few showers that have continued into today. Most of the storms have been off to the west, but so far, things have been quiet here in Lubbock.
Thanks, Callie. That's all we have for tonight.
Thank you so much for joining us, and don't forget to tune in to our 6 and 10 o'clock shows. Have a great week.